Hello. Welcome to Sunday Victory. The 49ers beat the mess out of them Arizona Cardinals. And we're going to have that discussion tonight about the wins this week. And also, I have a little game to play, like a little trivia. I got a book from my brother in LA. Sent me a book, a trivia book on the 49ers. Sorry, YCC. You're probably not going to know these answers because you're a Giant fan. It's all about the 49ers. Put the link in, and my panel going to be here. David going to be in a little while. He's in right now in another group right now, panel. So we're going to get ready. I see 49 Ultimate Report. 49 Ultimate Report is early. You got to get this show on the road. Give me Niners going to be in a little while. 49ers Open Report. Yep. YTC, and he's here. Coming in from New York, the team that let us down. Didn't let us get the first seed. They lost to the Eagles. But that's okay. We got the sixth seed. Coming in from New York. YTC.
What's up, Corey? Yeah, I understand we lost. We should have beat that team, honestly, if we played our starters. But yeah, we only lost by 6 points in that game.
You told me that y'all going to start your starters.
I thought we were going to too. I had a feeling we were.
I've been hearing all these other reports that said they was going to not play the starters.
But yeah, we almost won that game. It's just our defense sold. We played our backups against them. That's why we should have won that game too.
Yeah.
If we played our starters, we could have won that game. But it is what it is. We only lost by 6.
Man, what's that smell?
If we played our starters, I have a feeling we could have won that game because we held them under 16 points for the majority of the game. Yeah. Against that starting offense in Philly, so yeah.
Yeah, we won our game.
Yeah, got massacred the Cardinals.
Started off like, uh-oh.
Yeah, because they
hang with us.
With yeah, y'all ran up the score after that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, coming in. Where you hiding? Nah, all the way from San Francisco. He's the man. 49 Ultimate Report. His name is John J.
No, I'm where you're hiding. Just call Eagles. Okay, I'm done. that guy's been having fun.
He can't talk after this week. I know. He still can't talk after what happened. His team almost lost to our backups.
He says a win's a win.
Yeah, his team still almost lost to our backups.
And then BPS wanted me to give you a message. What do you think about my Eagles?
I still think you're fraudulent because you lost to our backups.
Right.
No, you almost lost to our backups.
All right, let's put the real team, the Niners.
But you know why they're real fraudulent? Because they let Kenny Golladay score a touchdown his first career in New York. That's how fraudulent they are.
Wait, I saw that. Like after the Niners game, me and David were like, "Who was that guy?" And then I saw the back of the jersey. I said, "Is that Golladay?" He said, "Golladay," and David was like, "Oh my gosh, he caught a pass."
He caught a touchdown. More importantly, he didn't catch a single touchdown for his first 2 years in New York.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't catch not one single touchdown.
So all the Seahawks fans are Don Burr fans.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Denver's not making the playoffs, so either way they're screwed. They're just playing just to play spoiler.
Hey, we all said that the Lions were going to be better than the Bears, and Michael was like, "Oh, you guys don't know."
You got that? They were right though. Yeah, they did play way better than the
Also,
Bears.
Coach Dante just won his bet because he said
the Bears are picking number 1, and
Michael was like, "That's not gonna happen." Michael was talking so much shit. He was talking so much. I don't care about the Niners. He was talking. We got Aaron Rodgers quarterback coach, and he's gonna make Justin Fields like an MVP.
Yeah, he said they're gonna win 10 games, and they ended up winning 3.
Oh man,
that was hilarious.
Imagine if the Packers win. I'm gonna have those Game On Wisconsin dudes, and Tommy and David are gonna be so angry at me. Why are you gonna get those guys? Hey, they're funny. They're funny. They're talking about.
But what if Don Burst's team wins? How will the Packers feel? And you have to play Seattle.
Yeah, I don't want to play Seattle.
You don't want to play Seattle. So you ruined
my. Oh, he almost threw a pick. Speaking of that, Rodgers almost threw a pick.
So
he got lucky.
It's been confirmed. He says that it's been confirmed. Aaron Rodgers says this is his last game in Lambeau Field. Now I don't know what that means. Because if they make the playoffs, it's not.
They're playing from the road all the way because they're the 7th seed. They have to play on the road.
Basically, is he indicating a retirement? Because they just said Aaron Rodgers says this is his final game at Lambeau.
I guess so. If they get bounced in the playoffs, he's retirement.
Plus, if you really think about it, he was drafted in 2005. He's 39 years old. He has nothing to prove. He has 4 MVPs. He has a Super Bowl. Like, I don't know.
He'll get in the Hall of Fame. He'll get in the Hall of Fame for sure.
He made $50 million this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Jeopardy wants to pay him $20 million a year to
host it. Yeah.
To host it.
Yep.
At this point, he's more content with. Yeah, I think he'll retire after this year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
John, how did you like our game when we started off?
Dude, that reminded me of Miami. Like, oh my god!
Oh, they doinked the kick.
But that was the only. That was the only pass. That was the only thing. After that, they were garbage. The Niners dominated that game. We got 2 interceptions. We got a fumble. We made the card. And again, like I'm not trying to be mean because I like TRL. Awesome kid. He's up and down for me. But it wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair.
Yeah, y'all ran the score after that. After the halftime, y'all ran the score up on them.
I was like saying David Blog or Blodge, whatever.
Blau, yeah, David Blau.
David Blau, and then after that, they put in Trace McSorley.
Trace McSorley.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was trying to mess with AZ today, but he was so happy.
But T-Roll's happy because you know why? Since the Broncos won and his team lost, they hopped over the Broncos pick, which is Seattle's pick. So now the Cardinals are picking ahead of Seattle.
Yeah, that's what he's so happy about. I try to miss him. I said, congratulations on your loss today.
Mm-hmm.
But he was so happy with his team lost anyway.
Yeah, T-Roll's happy right now because they're picking number 3 now. And instead of number 4 now, they moved up a spot.
Well, if you really think about it, like the Cardinals are not a rebuilding team. And for them to get the number 3 pick, the question is, are they going to use it or are they going to use the pick to get more players?
That's what they should do.
Because at the end of the day, again, remember, like my logic is not what people think, but it's still logic. Is that Kyler Murray? I think is like 26, so he's young.
Mm-hmm.
Once he's able to get like an offensive line, and what they should do is like, hey, we got the number 3 pick. You got to protect him, and the best way to protect your quarterback is an offensive line. Their whole team was injured, like literally their whole team was injured. Once those players come back, like if you really think about it, if they do select a top prospect in the draft and all those healthy players, But at the end of the day, I don't know what they're gonna do. Also, if the Cardinals do not fire Cliff Kingsbury, they are high. They need to stop on that stupid shit.
Yeah, their ownership. Yeah.
Just come on, Cliff Kingsbury is trash.
Well, expect that fire message tomorrow morning. So yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, tomorrow the fire frenzy. I don't know how many coaches are gonna get fired this year. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
McVay's like, I might do what Sean Payton did and take a year off.
Oh, Jamal Williams first down. Oh, they're in Packer territory now.
Yep.
What was their decision on the Bengals and Buffalo game? Did they order a tie or?
No, they didn't count the game as no contest. So here's the thing: since the Buffalo won, the number one seed, which is the Chiefs, since they won, that title game for the AFC Championship game is going to be neutral ground. That's what I heard.
No, the Chiefs are the number one seed.
That's what I've been hearing about a neutral site game for an AFC Championship game.
That was if the Bengals won.
Is that a touchdown? Oh my God! No, he's short. He's down at the one. Oh my God!
Oh boy! Look like we might be playing Seattle.
We're gonna be screwed.
Look at that! Look at that 30-yard run Goff just threw.
Seattle, I think we could be Green Bay.
Oh my God!
Corey, let me ask you a question. Did we sweep Seattle?
Yes.
Did we sweep the Rams last year?
Yes, but this is not the Rams.
Hold on. What happened in the NFC Championship game against the Rams? We had a 10-point lead, and we choked.
But that's
touchdown. Oh, Detroit's winning now. Touchdown.
At the end of the day,
Jamal Williams.
It happened a few years ago. It happens all the time. No team.
Also,
what do you say?
Come on, Packers. I don't want to see Seattle in the playoffs.
I got to agree with Awesome Kid. Hey, if we play Seattle and if I'm right, you guys are going to owe me a lot of money.
But you know what? I think it's going. If we go to Super Bowl, it's going to be Brock Purdy's first Super Bowl.
Well, first of all, just because we're the number 2 seed doesn't mean anything until you win. And we have to beat our first opponent. Then the good thing about having the number 2 seed, the number 2 seed is still important because you still get 2 home games. In the old format, you had 1 home game and 1 road game. So, and of course, tickets right now are probably about to be sold out. About to be sold out because again, also these tickets are not cheap because playoff in any sport, the prices go up. So basically,
you know what though too? Like you saying, we never beat a team 3 times, but guess what? Guess who else? We always beat them in the playoffs. Green Bay Packers. But so
here's the thing.
This could be a thing that they can come back and this time.
But here's the thing. It happened in 2007 as well. We got swept by the Cowboys, and then we beat them in the playoffs when our Super Bowl run. It happened before.
Yeah, so basically, Corey, it happened to the Giants. The Giants lost to the Cowboys, and then they beat the Cowboys in their Super Bowl run.
2007, basically,
since
we got swept.
Since the Super Bowl era, there has been, I think, 12 matches. 12 matches where the teams that have played 3 times, the third matchup, they lost. Okay? 11 of 12 matchups. The only matchup that only one team has won. That was I think the Eagles team in the early 2000s. But since then it has not been done. So 12
I read a face.
Whoa, if we beat the Vikings, that increases my confidence of upsetting the Eagles in the first round.
Also, Corey, even Brian says, since the new alignment, the Seahawks, even before Russell Wilson, they have owned us. Okay?
Yeah.
We are 30. They are 30 and 19.
I don't believe in Geno Smith.
What's the playoff record, though, between you guys?
Not good.
Not good.
Damn, the playoff freaking game.
I believe we could beat them.
Well, at least the game's in San
It's
Francisco compared to Seattle.
Yeah, and because I don't believe in Geno Smith, I believe in Aaron Rodgers.
Well, no one thought on this panel that the Seahawks are going to make the playoffs. The Seahawks made the playoffs, so I want to be talking smack. Remember, plus also, like, if we do play the Seahawks, I'm going to have Steezy and Noah, those guys. And Steezy is like, oh my gosh, he's a good dude. It's just like he's so cocky when it comes to his team, and that's Seattle Seahawks fans for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I personally like for my content, I would like the Packers because then I can have those dudes, and then they'll talk about, oh yeah, playing in Lambeau is so hard. Like, no team can play in Lambeau. We've always
they're not even going to Lambeau. The game's in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh man, I like those dudes.
But that's one thing too with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers don't play good when he has to travel all the way across and play in California.
Aaron Rodgers has never beaten us, so I don't want to hear
Yeah.
that. We own him. That's why, if you think about it, you want to root for the Packers. And again,
it's still a close game. It's the third quarter. 8 minutes. Still a lot of time left.
Let's go back to September. Just 5 months ago. Let's go back to September. Everyone had the Seahawks going 4-13 or 5, and they're in the playoffs. They won 9 games with Geno Smith, who was a bad quarterback. And now they're going into the playoffs, and they're going to start off with us, and we're saying, oh, we got this. We're playing at home. It's the third game, so let's slow down and stop thinking that it's going to be an easy matchup. I will say this. The Seahawks really, know how to play us.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Jimmy Garoppolo owns Seattle, so that doesn't really mean anything.
And it's not Jimmy playing; it's Brock Purdy. This is his first playoff game, so you don't know how Brock Purdy will perform in a playoff game. Playoff games are different than regular season games.
Seattle run defense ain't good, and what we have a running team.
All right, third and short now.
Yep.
Oh, T-Rose here. On my way back from the Suns Raptor, ready for my Rams video. Oh, he's gonna drop that video on the Rams.
I was waiting for that. I was like, oh, did he upload it yet?
No, because he's at a Suns game.
You Rams are frauds. Where's Rudy? Where is he? I hear he's blocking Niner fans.
Well, he blocked me yesterday. I was on the show.
He blocked you? Damn!
Wow.
What did you say to him?
No, he didn't block me. That's what I said. He didn't block me. I was on.
Oh, I'm about to say, what did he block you for?
I hear he's blocking Niner fans. Like, well, he was doing a stream. He blocked Tommy and then some other people. They started blocking people.
Yeah,
and then he blocked them on Instagram and Twitter.
Baker Mayfield broke my part. How you lose to the Seahawks? The one time ever for the Rams, they screwed over.
What the hell roots for the Rams?
Why are you rooting for Baker Mayfield in general?
Unless you're for them.
Yeah.
I would never root for the Rams. I am not that stupid.
I kind of wanted Seattle to lose. I didn't want them to win. So,
because this current game right now could have been Don Bird versus Aaron Rodgers. Winner goes to the playoffs, they would have lost.
Jeez, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get Don Burr with the smoke. I wanted him to call the Rumbo, hop on my stream, and tell me Detroit versus everyone. You phony whiners, phony. I like that.
Yeah.
He calls us phony.
Yeah.
And it's a where's Gavin?
Let's go, Korey'S. The Korey'S won today. No, that's because they won. The Cowboys are frauds. They're already cracking.
Uh-oh. That means that the AFC is going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, come on. Let's go, Kommies. We got the best team. The Giants suck. He probably said trash.
And they're watching from the playoffs, yeah. And they're watching it from home.
What you see? What happened last year?
The Super Bowl hangovers ever. Worst hangover.
Yeah, that's the Rams for you. Worst Super Bowl hangover ever.
No.
I hate the Seahawks, bottom of my heart, the way they hate the Eagles. What see
The what?
and how I hate the Seahawks, bro.
Oh, because he's comparing my hate for the Eagles compared to his hate for Seattle. That's why.
Yep.
Where you're hiding is having fun. He's like, my team won. Where you at, Giants?
By
fans?
6 points. Hey,
You
listen.
guys, you guys suck. Where you hiding?
What do you mean? They suck. They were supposed to cover a minus 16.5 spread, and they couldn't cover it.
Oh man,
They were supposed to drop a 40 burger on us, and they didn't do that.
dude. Hey, and that's why Valix, does not like that dude.
Oh my God! Christian Watson caught a bomb.
Trey
Yep.
Lance's
Uh-oh.
former teammate.
A flag on the play though.
Christian Watson.
Is it pass interference?
Let's see what the flag is, yeah. Holy crap, though. What a catch, regardless. Oh, it's on the defense.
Yeah.
Yep. PI on the defense. So they're already inside the red zone, yep. That play's going to count.
Yep. So right now,
I'm at 10 wins, by the way, for the pick'ems. I just tallied my wins
I'm
for the
11
last week.
right now.
If the Packers win this, I'll be at 11, so yeah.
All right, so
you're out.
So on Saturday, I did the picks by myself, and I thought the Saints were gonna win, so they screwed me over.
Yeah, the Saints screwed me, too. I picked the Saints as
I
well.
was like, really? I did not know that the Falcons were gonna win, so that
neither.
also hurt me. The Chargers, they screwed me.
Chargers lost me. Giants lost me. I thought we were, because I was under the assumption we were going to play fucking DJ in the starters, but I didn't know beforehand before I made the pick, so.
Let's see. Hold on.
What's the fifth loss? Hang on. I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys, because the Commanders, yeah. The Cowboys. Yeah, that was my fifth loss right there. Because I picked the Cowboys over the Commanders, and the Commanders won, so that's my 5 losses.
Yeah,
Commanders.
I got Saturdays right.
Touchdown, Lazard. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown,
Let's go.
Packers.
So now the Packers gonna win.
All right, hold on.
I'm rooting for the Packer for pick'em purposes. That's why as well.
Yeah, I did too. I picked the Packers to win.
Pick'em purposes.
Yeah, see, I picked the Packers. Not Packers. Kansas City.
Tired of seeing NFC East West rivals playing each other in the playoffs. Well,
All right,
tear up.
so-
You know how I felt back in 2018 when I had to see the Cowboys versus Eagles
All
at
right.
some point.
So overall, week 5, week 8, week 10. So basically, week 5 I won 12. Week 8 I won 11. Week 8 I won 11. Then week 11 I won 10, and then week 15, 16 I won 13. I could have won 13 if the Bengals would have played the game. So basically, I had 1, 2, 3,
Could have 12,
4,
but yeah.
hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive weeks of 12 or more. So overall, again, I'm not going to win the prize, Corey. I have 119 total victories. I missed some games. I've lost 56, and I got my average 68%. So I'm glad that I finished with 68%. But I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of 11 or 12 or more victories. So again, that's really good. If I was playing for money, I would have had a better record.
And see, right now I haven't added this one up to this yet. I'm 159, 49, 99, and 2 ties.
So
Hang on.
68%.
I'm at 166 wins.
Now,
With this one, I go to 167 to wrap up the
now,
year.
if you guys wanna go by percentage, so you guys want to like if Corey wants to do that, to give me a chance, then we could do percentage. But again, I did not win, and I'm okay with it. I'm good. I'm good.
Now, I'm gonna check my record. I'm gonna go on this tab real quick. I'm gonna
Also,
calculate my winning percentage.
David was on my stream, because the game got boring, and I needed someone to talk. And
Yeah.
David got his flag. I like this picture on his Instagram. Apparently, David has been collecting cards from other Niner content creators that have been sending it to him. So he's creating a little wall, and I'm gonna be doing that. So
Me,
hopefully
the off season I'm gonna stack on Giants memorabilia like he's doing right now. I'm gonna get a Giants flag on my back around the
probably at the draft around that time. I'll probably have a collection of something.
With the draft, I'll have a flag in the background, the post, so I can show my face on the stream.
I'll probably have a better, like a better background.
Also, definitely gonna give me a gear for draft so I can wear on the draft day. Giants gear on that day.
So yeah,
all blue.
Yeah, so April.
On draft day.
April, I'm gonna transition my channel again because I do every 6 to 8 months.
I'm transitioning my channel to become Giants based as well. Takes on the team. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing Giants content.
I'm talking about the transition of your overall your channel layout. Okay. Because I've had a bunch of logos. If you guys see my Instagram profile, I had a bunch of other logos before, I have my current. And I'm finally going to be able to have a permanent logo for my channel. Yeah.
I haven't thought of any logo changes anyway. I'm just going to stick with mine, though. I'm just going to add more features to my channel. Just like I'm adding the new feature on my play-by-plays, adding starting lineups. Like a tab that slides to the right and left for both opposing teams, where it shows the starting lineups and stuff like that, so it looks more professional. Where I get the starting lineups ahead of time for both teams.
Yeah.
To make it presentation, I'm improving presentation next year.
Yeah, Rick.
For play-by-plays. So yeah.
I won with Cincinnati. I lost with
I won with Cincinnati as well.
Tampa Bay, they lost.
Tampa, yeah.
And then I won with Buffalo. And I
won that.
Minnesota.
Won that, yeah.
And I won with Houston over the Colts.
Yeah, Houston. I took Houston as well.
And then I won with Miami.
Miami, yeah.
And then I lost with New Orleans.
Yeah, I was picking the Saints. The Carolina did. They won. Saints
and I won with Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, I won as well.
I lost with LA Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers, they screwed me.
Then I won with Philadelphia.
All right.
And I won with the 49ers.
Won the 49ers won.
And I won with Seattle.
I won Seattle, yeah.
Then I lost with Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas, yeah.
And
Commanders.
For this game, I need Green Bay to win.
So
same here.
So I just found out something interesting because they're talking about Jared Goff, and I didn't know this. He's from the East Bay, but he was raised in Marin County, which is basically up north of the Golden Gate Bridge. And so besides that, and he also went to Cal, it said that that not Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff broke a record of Matthew Stafford, 219 passes without an interception.
Oh, damn.
He has I didn't know this. Like, he also broke a record, most consecutive home games with at least 2 touchdowns. He's done that 6 times, more than Matthew Stafford. Highest completion percentage, 67.2%, tied Matthew Stafford. And he has the lowest interception rate as a Lions. So if these numbers are true, is Jared Goff better than Matthew Stafford? Damn.
Hey, listen, we won't know until we give him a Megatron at wide receiver or something like that. Outside of Amon-Ra St. Brown right now.
Damn. Oh, no. That means Jared Goff is better. right, what happened?
What college did Jared Goff come from?
You said Cal,
Yeah,
so yeah, I
Cal.
think you said
Oh,
it.
you did? Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Like he had Sonny Dykes as his head coach. This idiot from a small college, not even a Division I school in Louisiana. He was the dumbest coach. And after Jared Goff left, he quit because he sucked.
Well, I just tallied my victories right now. Yep, my record is 166 to 103 to 2 on the finish. So I'm gonna calculate the winning percentage on that. 166 to 103. But I can finish with 167 after this game if the Packers win.
No,
In the year.
up by 3. Let's see.
My man coming in from all the way from Utah.
All right.
He, David McNew, but now he's David McNiner.
You're muted.
I hear you muted.
Well, my all-time record is 954 to 696. I only need 46 wins
David,
next year
can't
to
hear
crack
you.
1,000 wins.
You muted.
Are you muted?
You muted?
Uh-oh.
I hear you. I see your mouth moving and all. You're trying to say something, but I guess you're muted or something.
Still can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Damn you, YTC, why'd you rest your starter? I don't call the shots. I don't call the shots. If it wasn't me. Hey, listen, if we've had our starters in that game, we could have won Philly. We held them to 22 points with our backups. We should have won that game if we had our starters.
All Niner fans are like, how dare you, Giants? Oh, Roger
he threw a pick. Oh, Rodgers threw a pick. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a flag.
They're inside
Hold
the
on.
21 now. Hold a flag. We spoke. Hold a flag.
Flag. Let's see, what is the call?
Huh?
Is Dan Campbell?
Lies. Play your damn stars. Hey, I don't call the team shots. Hey, listen. I watched the game. We should have won that game if our fucking defense didn't sell us.
Is Dan Campbell a good coach?
David probably gonna come back. He's
all right. What's the flag? Hurry up.
Difficulties.
Damn. Come on, refs.
Oh, who they pointing
at?
at?
It's on the
defense. That's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back.
We'll see what happens.
Back, man.
Eagles are pretenders. That is a fact. Wolfcast. They only beat us by 6 points with our backups, and that's pathetic right there.
He said lies. Play your damn starters.
Now?
Oh, yeah.
I hear you now.
He's back.
I just had to reset the connection with my earbuds. So
yeah, that happens.
You guys see that this empty space is going to be taken up by a Niner banner that runs longwise, and then we got the Niner flag right there. Mm-hmm. I got your cards, John Jay, and a whole bunch I run off like a Mariah stream. I'm going to be hanging all those up under this flag right here, and I might actually get like a neon or something like that, a 49er neon to put up on the ceiling right there.
Yeah.
Something.
Damn, you must have some serious spread for the power bills afterwards if it's going to be going that long.
Those I just saw those. Like, my buddy's a gamer. He's on that Twitch, and he has those neons like you just like stick, and I don't know how they work.
Yeah, especially because that's just not draining your power. Like the light bills going up.
I don't like because like with technology, like you don't really need like all these fancy stuff.
Hey, listen, soon they're gonna find a way to make electricity cheap now when they find new methods of burning fossil fuels.
Look,
eventually over time.
My neighbor, who's like the coolest dude out of all my neighbors, because I can't stand a lot of my neighbors, but I've known his family. He's a good dude. He bought a generator because we're out of power for for almost 3 days. And he said it was way better than the city power. So he says that he's cutting his electric, and he's just basically like once a week pick up
Generators.
gas from the gas station. He says it was way better. So
gas to fill up the generator and then just live off the generators. Yeah.
So in the future, probably like maybe next year, I'll probably like look into the.
I'll look into it, but
to the generator
for air conditioning bills, I'm probably just gonna go old school. Just buy the dry ice and get a fan or something.
Oh no! Invest on the what do you call those cool evaporating coolers? It's like a fan that you fill water in. You can put ice in it, and it's like a fan. And with the ice and the cold water, it really helps cool your room.
Mystify it, turn it to mist. Yeah.
Well, Utah's a very dry environment. And we call them swamp coolers, but it's an evaporator cooler. A lot of places have them. I have one on my place, and it could be 105 outside, and it is straight up 67 in my apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to find a way just to save on energy bills. That's all.
Like in my room, those infomercials, those as seen on TV, something called like Arctic Air, like these little boxes. I have 2 in my room. But I also have 2 like big ones for the house because when the Bay Area gets hot, oh my gosh, I hate the hot weather. I cannot stand the hot. So having those
I can't stand hot. It's hot as shit where I'm at in the summers.
It's basically helped out like in the last 5 years, those evaporating coolers.
No, we get a lot of hot summers here.
I gotta wait for this game to get over with before I tally my season. But right now I'm
at 166 total wins.
Oh man,
I'm 11-4 on the week right now.
Cowboys.
No,
11-4. Yeah, I'm at 10-5. So yeah,
I'm 11.
I can go 11-5 with this win over here with the Packers.
Get off my
so we got the number 2 seed. I'm so excited. Too bad the Giants, screwed us.
Oh my god.
Dude,
if we would have started, if we would have started Tyrod Taylor,
I found a video. Yeah, I don't know why you did not start Tyrod Taylor.
Dude, why did you guys start David Webb? Come on,
man.
Trash.
Why do you guys have him?
I don't know why. I don't know.
Anyway, so I found a video.
Tyrod Taylor.
Video from what's his name? The SF Niner, Brad, that former offensive line player, and he put out a video. The New York Giants and the Eagles conspired to take away.
Conspire? What do you mean? What conspired?
Watch the video.
Conspired.
Look. The thing is the Eagles were playing the Giants' backups, and they were playing.
They only covered by 6 points. They only covered by 6 points.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. The Eagles are
6
frauds.
points. They let Kenny Galladay score a touchdown. That should tell you enough. He didn't score a single touchdown.
Look what Niner game was. Giants, Cowboys, and Eagles are a bunch of marks.
Hey, listen, they lost to the Commanders, so they can't. Cowboy fans can get mad at us. They lost to the Commies.
They didn't just lose to them. The Commies beat them. I mean, they spanked them, dude. The Cowboys couldn't do anything. I was watching that game like, dang.
36.
All right, I calculated my win percentage. So my win percentage is 64.17, not bad. Close to 65 after this year.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know how to calculate all that.
I found the website. No, I did it on the website.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Wait, DC, you suck because my Commanders beat you last year. Okay, I'm done. That's Gavin.
They weren't even called the Commanders last year.
That's the I'm actually looking at 49ers neon signs, and that one's LED. That's pretty cool.
But still, they weren't even.
These are like really.
Sorry, YTC. I'm ragging.
He's ragging on. He's ragging on you. That's good. The sign of endearment.
If we started Tyrod Taylor, we would have definitely won that game, though. The Eagles are still frauds.
Cardinals.
Hey. one thing is true.
Yeah,
in life,
that's the yeah.
one thing is true
loud.
in life. If no one gives you a hard time, they don't like you.
Cowboy
Yeah.
Angel.
And also bring up that stat John Jay brought up. They're 0-3 when they have to play against a top 10 defense. That stat line.
I don't know how the Cowboys had a good defense. Like they said, they have like the 8th or 9th ranked defense.
Hey, listen, they have a good front seven. That's why I guess that Mekhi Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch,
There you go. See,
yeah, those
true
other
John
dudes.
Jay, sign of agreement.
Yeah,
Packers are number 7 seed with a win. If Lions win or game is tied, Seahawks are number 7. 7 seed will play the number 2 seed 49ers in the wild card round.
yeah, simple. Yeah, simple.
So basically, Packers have to win if they want to be in the playoffs. Plain and simple.
Yeah, Detroit has the ball.
tiebreaker.
So, yeah, they have to survive in the next 13 minutes.
So basically, Miami won, and now Miami is playing whoever number 2 is.
Current winning percentage: Packers are 67 win probability. Lions are at 33 right now. They're showing the stats right now with the Amazon stuff.
Also, I want to make fun of Mac Jones for a quick second. I did not know Bailey Zappi had 3 starts and he was 3-0. Cough, cough. I was right.
Billy Zappi.
Bailey Zappi. Well, Bailey Zappi, come to the Niners. We respect you out here. Not like Bill Belichick, who's like, oh, we like Mac Jones because he's from Alabama.
Bailey Zappi.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, go trade them. Hey, listen, go trade for Trey Lance over there, and then go get Bailey Zappi. Then
Oh hell
Done
no,
deal.
no, screw that. Don't give
you want Bailey
Trey
Zappi
Lance.
at
Do
that.
not give Trey Lance to Bill Belichick. Screw that.
David,
Yo,
I already know answer from John Jay, and I did ask you already that this on Niner Game. Okay, but I want you to see it here on my show. Who you want to face in the playoff out of Green Bay and Seattle?
well, I kind of have a need to show the sheep chickens who's boss, and beating them 3 times this season would definitely show them who's boss.
Yes,
We beat
Seattle.
them 3 times. That's a very rare occasion.
Yeah, it's the endowment league. Yeah.
Like
How
I said,
big
the-
is the
like I
neon
said,
sign?
think
Oh,
it's
I'm
been
liking
done, like,
this neon
well,
sign.
I want to look that up because
Yeah, when the
Last
division
year-
rivals had to play each other the third
last
game.
year
in
I
the
was on
playoffs.
Rumbo, and there's a guy called Tony.
The third game.
He's from Hawaii, and he's talking about.
Yeah, that set line alone, what you're about to search, gives me confidence of us playing the Eagles if we do get out the first round versus the Vikings. That gives me slight confidence.
Okay, these guys
Playing the
ain't
Eagles.
how big this sign is. It don't look very big.
Go
If we do
Lions.
get out the first round, so yeah.
Niner Game say we'll go Lions.
Line, oh, first down and more. DeAndre Swift. Oh, they're in Packer territory. Uh-oh.
Okay, so here we go. There's always been a saying. So basically, this is what there's always been a saying that it is hard to beat the same team 3 times in one season. However, it's happened since 1950. Since 1950. So
Yeah, back. That's a whole half a century. Yeah.
the most recent was in 2009. So over a decade, when the Cowboys beat them 3 times in a row. That was the last time, the most recent time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but since 1950, it's only been done 17 times out of a possible. Let's see how many times has it happened. So basically, it is 41 where a team cannot sweep you 3 games. It's been done 17 times since 1950. So it's not easy to do.
Yeah.
And the last time it was done was in 2009.
Yeah, the Cowboys. With, I
That's-
think Philly.
That is sad. The Cowboys have done it. If we can't do it, then the Cowboys will make fun of us. We've done it. You
Yeah.
did it.
No, we played the 2 years before that. We played spoiler on that. Cowboys swept us and we got them back in the third one.
Oh man. So if the Lions win, is Don Burr the Lions whisperer? Should we start to respect him?
Yeah, because then they would finish with a winning record if that's the case.
Detroit versus everyone. It's just sad that the Seahawks won because I really wanted the Lions.
Yeah.
Well,
the Rams should have won that, but they choked. That game was competitive.
This is probably like the closest time, like the Niners and the Lions will probably play a playoff game. I don't know if it's ever been done in Niners history where we play the Lions in the playoff game.
Yeah. Detroit versus everyone. No, oh, they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Uh-oh. Instead of taking the points, they're going to go for it. Uh-oh. Will this backfire?
Hold on a second. Are they going to try to get him to jump off sides, or are they actually going for it?
They're going for it.
Yeah, no, they're going for it. Snaps off. They got it.
They got it.
Y'all ahead of me.
They got it. Once.
Yeah, Corey, well, you were way ahead of us in that Jaguar team.
Dude, you were making TRL all pissed off, man.
Yeah,
come on.
That's history.
He's like, I know, but still, he's like, at least you guys are not at least not the Cardinal games.
And then that Jaguars guy, whatever his name is.
Jagging
what
off
I tell you? What I tell you?
He was celebrating. I was waiting for that. He was celebrating.
Tell us he's trash.
Yeah, because he's tired of getting home by Tennessee. So
all I can say to Michael, like, if he wants to be on a good team, he can just join his
Jaguars.
I'm a Bears fan, John Jay.
At least you get to root against Austin's kid because of the Oregon Duck player they're playing this Sunday, and Justin Herbert.
Well, the thing is the Lions are on an upward trend, so he could join Don Burr if he wanted to.
Oh no, they hate Don Burr. Like Jonah, T.O.P., K.O., and Michael.
I mean, it'd be good for those guys that you're mentioning if Michael would leave their fan base for them. It'd be a good thing.
They don't like Don Burr. I remember Don Burr popped in on somebody's stream with T.O.P. and he was like, dude, hey, you want a cookie? Don Burr, you want a cookie?
Yeah, Michael, you make cookie a dirty word after all the
You want a cookie? And Don Burr was like, you guys are 0-6 against your division. Detroit versus everybody.
Oh, DeAndre Swift's down. Uh-oh.
Injured.
Injured
player.
Something with his knee.
So basically, every Seattle Seahawks fan right now is rooting for the Lions. It shows you how the stupid sea chickens.
Oh, the way he landed. Oh, he landed on.
He got knocked hard. That did not look good.
Yeah, I thought it was the ankle because he landed on his ankle.
That's called whiplash. If you've ever been in the car crash, that happens.
Doesn't help that the guy behind him landed on his calf that hard as well.
I remember.
That looks like it hurt.
I remember I was in the passenger seat of a car, and my idiot friend was trying to do
he got elbowed
some stupid thing, and we hit a light pole. Luckily, it wasn't very serious. And
unsportsmanlike conduct. First and goal coming up.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Coy Walker.
Look at the LaFleur. Oh, I'm angry. You suck. You're cheating.
First and goal now for Detroit.
Yeah. He basically got whiplash, and oh my gosh.
Sportsmanlike, yeah.
Is coach yelling at his team, or yelling at the referees?
Because he pushed it. He pushed the Detroit official. Oh wow! He pushed one of their officials.
Coach.
Number 7. He pushed one of their a coach's damn.
Yeah, because a Detroit Lions coach is not an official.
Still. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. You don't do that. That's dumb.
Yep.
Especially like
he's coming out for an injured player.
Yeah. You know what happened? He pushed him from behind. He was going to check on him doing his job. And so of course they penalized him.
Oh, I see. The guy put his hand on the.
Well,
he was just trying to do his job. So yeah.
Well,
back.
It looks like Aaron Rodgers may end his career losing to the Lions.
That'd be ironic. Yeah, we ended Aaron Rodgers' career. Detroit versus everyone.
Don Burr's like, we retired Aaron Rodgers. Detroit versus everyone.
Yeah, next year.
Oh,
they could do the same thing. They're still your daddies, Michael.
Looks like they're going to inject the player.
Yeah, because he pushed a coach.
Yeah,
that's understandable.
he pushed the trainer. Yeah, no, it
So
says the trainer.
basically, the hit on the player was not a flag, and then you decide to push a coach. You are nuts.
Yeah,
that reminds me of when Josh Norman went up to Cliff Kingsbury, and and he got in trouble.
And that's what Coach like saying. Use your
this
head.
Josh Norman. It's Josh Norman as expected. This Josh Norman.
Josh Norman.
Did he get ejected?
Yeah, he got ejected.
Yep, he's gone.
And his coach like.
But yeah, Josh Norman did that shit in fucking when he was in Washington versus OBJ. So yeah, and Carolina when they got into a fight.
That's what he gets for being stupid.
Bye.
I'll tell you right now, if the Packers somehow win, we are going to kick their butts. The way they've been playing, they look
definitely
awful.
They're letting Detroit drive on the field.
The only thing that worries me about the defense,
touchdown,
is our secondary, because that touchdown, that 77-yard touchdown, was a fluke.
Yeah, that was AJ Green. Yeah, that AJ Green one. I was like, oh damn!
I don't know.
They caught him off guard.
I think it was Ufunga.
I thought it was a touchdown. Did he break the plane? Hold on.
Short.
It looks like a touchdown. He broke the plane. It looks like he broke the plane. That should be a touchdown.
They're going to. It looks like it.
That should be a touchdown.
No.
But they marked him short. Whatever.
But
they're probably going to get it here now. But they marked them short.
Oh, Dan Campbell doesn't. Never mind.
Thought he was going to, yeah. It looked like he got it for a second. All right, timeout. Yeah. Play clock winding. The play clock.
All right, so I found a vertical flag for the hole on my wall there. 40 inches long by 28 wide. Busting out my tape measure. See what I got?
That's about 4 feet down, almost 2 feet across. When it comes to numbers, I'm a wizard.
Definitely going to be looking for flags though. So put in my background before draft night next year. So yeah, I'm gonna have Giants memorabilia in my background.
The man crying.
Duh, because he got kicked out. And
yeah, you should have done what you did twice.
Like I coached before, I played before, and when I was a player, there was a bunch of knuckleheads. But when I coached, and my player got ejected, and I was like, dude, that's what you get.
Touchdown.
Like I was a guy who parents hated when I coached their kids and their teenagers, because I was vocally honest. I said, dude, this is the reason why we don't do this, because you're penalizing the team, and then guess what? Now you got to go home. And then the parents were like, oh, that's messed up. You can't. Well, number one, I can't put him back in because he just got kicked out. And if you guys do not leave, the security is gonna drag him
you're
out.
just doing your job because it's the officials are saying they can't get back in.
Oh, right.
So we're power at that point.
All right, so if I do this right, I can put the flag I found in the corner, kind of towards the corner, and then I can go get a whole bunch of frames for all the cards I have.
Also, why don't you also get a Niners banner as well? Like those castle banners that they used to,
Everyone's talking at the same time.
I could put all the cards in frames and put them between the flags coming down, and then I'll still have space for for another flag and maybe a neon and. I'm gonna bling out the whole area, but behind where my camera is, I'm gonna bling out the whole area. That's just what I want to do.
Okay.
Definitely getting me a castle banner for my team. Yeah.
I know why
those flags.
Answers. I got this book.
Oh yeah, you told me. You said earlier about this Niner trivia book.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Damn, that looks really big. A lot of history, so yeah.
My brother in LA got it for me for my birthday.
You can only imagine the Giants book is full. With that big of amount of history, the Niners book is slightly big.
So, John Day and David, are you ready for the first question?
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. In which league did the San Francisco 40s make their professional debut? A. Pacific Football League. B.
Um,
All American Football League Conference. C. California Football Association. Or D. National American Football League.
I
it's
got
B
B.
the B
I got
All
AFL?
American.
B? AFL.
Yeah, it's the AAF
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
FL.
I think the
Yeah.
moniker was like AAFC.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
it's the
B.
All American Football
Yeah, B.
Conference is what it was.
B. Y'all right. Okay. Number 2. How did the franchise? I should let the audience and try to answer. Okay, we already told you. How did the franchise earn its 49er nickname? And if you know in the comments, type it in.
49ers, right? What is it, a multiple choice or has to be open ended?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell you. A, they were the 49th professional football team in the United States. B, first Asian immigrants to the Bay Area in 1749. C, California Gold Rush of 1849. Or D, the owner's favorite number was 7.
C. It's C. The gold rush of 1849, yeah. I've read it through history,
I
yeah.
know.
Why they're called the 49ers.
Yeah, that's an
The
easy
gold
common
rush.
sense. So apparently I was right.
1849.
The Texans fired Lovey Smith. They were never intended to
Damn.
keep him because
Not his problem.
He's a good coach too.
Mm-hmm. Nah, they did Lovey Smith 30, yeah, Houston.
Yeah, of course. Like they wanted Luke McCown or some guy named Josh McCown, something like that.
Well, Michael, you can always take him back if you don't like Eberflus. Go take Lovey Smith back at that point.
Okay.
Hey, Michael, let me ask you a question. How does it feel that Don Burr owns you, and how did it feel that Coach Dante said that you guys were gonna get the #1 pick?
I heard that Josh McDaniels is going to be out at the Raiders.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You want to hear the big news that I'm hearing whispers about?
What's the big news?
John McVay might step away to spend time with his family.
Yeah, it was reported that he wants to do what Sean Payton did, take a year off from football and then return.
That's because he knows that the Rams are trash and they're not going to be able to be. It's not going to be an easy fix.
Well, it's his fault. He told the general manager, "I need players. You know,
Okay,
as a
number
coach, you
3.
got to make tough decisions."
Dude's like, let's draft someone. Oh yeah, that's right. We trade all our draft picks away.
Number 3. In which year? Whose TV on?
Wait, what?
Sound on the TV.
Hang on. I think mine might be a bit loud. Go ahead.
In which year did the San Francisco 49ers join the National Football League? A, 1946, B, 1948, or C, 1949, or D, 1950?
See,
1950. I'm saying D.
You said what, John?
I said C.
C?
C.
C? David got it right. It was D.
Oh, really?
1950.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dude, I played Niners trivia last night and I whooped everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know because I remember the league faulted in 1949 and then they joined so they must have played like the first regular season game in 1950.
Overthrown.
But it is what it is, That's some good information.
Ooh.
Rogers, you better not choke. He just overthrew it.
Which team did the 49ers beat for the first time NFL victory? A. Chicago Bears. B. Green Bay Packers. C. Detroit Lions. Or D. New York Giants.
I can't believe the Chicago. Never mind.
Chicago? I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention. I just heard Chicago and I started laughing.
That's actually a really good question. I'm not even sure about that one.
I don't know either. I'm guessing Chicago.
Hold on. Okay. If I was, so are you asking the first?
It says, which team did the 49ers beat for their first NFL victory? Was it Chicago Bears? A. Chicago Bears. B. Green Bay Packers. C. Detroit Lions. Or D. The New York Giants.
Hmm.
I'm thinking Chicago Bears. Chicago.
I'm gonna go Detroit Lions, and I'm just guessing.
Okay, so what was he said the Packers?
Oh, Rogers choked. No, he choked.
Oh my
He
god!
threw a pick.
Hold on. So he said Detroit Lions. He said the Packers, Chicago, and the Giants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a wild guess, and I'm gonna say the Lions.
Same
Ooh.
Packers.
And guess who?
Not Packers though. Wait, Lions?
I picked the Lions too. I just guessed.
The team
Detroit?
that's
Damn.
on TV right now, the Lions. They will.
All right. All right, let's get ready for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Oh
Hopefully,
wow! Yeah.
hopefully we can sweep them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
Packers.
John Jay, who would you rather play though? The Green Bay Packers, who have gotten hot lately. Their defense is actually playing pretty good. And this is kind of a. I look at the first game in the playoffs like it's not a warm up; it's the playoffs. But would you rather play the toughest team, or would you rather play a team that kind of prepares you for the toughest team? The type of thing. But I mean, I would honestly rather face the Green Bay Packers because I honestly think they're hotter than Seattle and they're a better team. But at this point, yes, I definitely want to face the Seahawks because we got to show them who Daddy is.
Yeah.
1949, obvious. Giants, Packers, and then he's gonna go Lions because they winning.
I don't think Bebop likes the Packers.
INT. Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
In which year did San Francisco qualify for the NFL playoffs for the first time? A. 1958. B. 1963. C. 1970. Or D. 1971.
What?
I'm gonna go.
In which year did the San Francisco qualify for the NFL playoffs for the first time? 1958, A. B. 1963. C. 1970. D. 1971.
I'm gonna go with 1963. Well, guess 1963.
Dude, this was actually a question I got wrong last night too.
Hold on. The question was, when was the Niners' first time in the playoffs?
For the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm. In which year did the San Francisco qualify for the NFL playoffs for the first time?
Okay.
A. 1958. B. 1963.
No, I'd like to change my pick actually.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna go
oh,
with 1971.
I can't hear the choices.
1971. Okay. A.
Okay.
1958.
Okay. So that's the first
B.
one.
1963.
Okay.
C. 1970. D. 1971.
I'm going with 1970.
1970 is what
No,
I'm
because
gonna
you're
go.
saying after the NFL, like in the
I thought
NFL,
it
because they
was.
were in the AFL beforehand, before the league merged. So that's why I'm picking 1970s.
I actually thought, the trivia question last night, the answer was 1957. I'm surprised it's not there. But 1970?
John Jay.
All right. Technically, the 49ers first time that they were in the NFL.
1971.
The first time they were in the NFL where they played a playoff game in the NFL was in 1960. So I'm not sure why that option is not there. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 1970. I'm gonna be wrong, but
You said what? 1970?
that's what I'm gonna say.
Well, if you pick 1970, you're right.
Dang.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense because
I was wrong too. On the first time I did this, I said 1971. and then I
Oh,
went to look
Packers
at the answer.
offsides. First
Offside.
down.
Damn.
Yeah, so basically the first time the 49ers played a playoff game was 19 so this is what it says, 1957. They lost to the Lions in the conference playoffs. And then in the 60s they won a playoff game and they were in the NFL.
Maybe the book got it wrong. It says
And then the Niners did not make a playoff until 1970 where we lost to the Cowboys. That's when the Niners and the Cowboys started their rivalry because in 1970 we lost in the NFC Championship game against the Cowboys. 1971 we lost to the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game, and then in 1972 we lost to the Cowboys in the divisional round. That's our earliest memories. And then we beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. So we had a lot of history with the Cowboys before the 80s. But, I don't know.
okay. Who was the first coach of the San Francisco 49ers?
I know this one.
A. Louis Spedia. B. Poppy Wardorf. C. Lawrence Shaw. Or D. Jess Hill.
Technically, his name is Buck Shaw. So I'm going to go with Lawrence Shaw or whatever they gave the name.
David?
Oh, no, well, sorry, I was watching the game. What'd you say? So,
Who was the first coach of the San Francisco 49ers?
A. Buckshaw. Buckshaw.
Yeah, Buck Shaw. I don't know. That's not his name. His name is Buck Shaw.
But it's like Lawrence. I can't remember. He was called Buckshaw.
Bear fans were actually cheering at Soldier Field after they clinched the #1 pick in the draft.
Hey, that's Bear fans for you.
You kidding? You should have heard Mike, the AZ sports fan, going, "Yeah, baby, we got the 3rd pick in the draft." I was in his chat going, "I never thought I would hear the day you're cheering for this."
So here's a fun fact about Buck Shaw.
Y'all right.
Yeah,
it's Lawrence Shaw, Buck Shaw.
Yeah, so Buck Shaw. So here's something interesting. Buck Shaw, like people talk about, like Bill Walsh, greatest coach in 49ers history. Buck Shaw was an innovator. He coached soccer, baseball, football, and basketball. That's how good he was when it came to sports. But he really excelled at football. So before there was a Bill Walsh, before there was a Vince Lombardi, and all the great coaches, Buck Shaw was an innovator. He's the only person that has won a national title in college, won football games and titles with the Niners, baseball, and yada yada. That's why there is a stadium named after him in Santa Clara, which is so funny that the Niners now play in Santa Clara. And Buck Shaw also has a stadium named after him in San Jose. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Buck
No,
Shaw.
I'm just hearing the reaction of Bear fans. Gotta love Bear fans. Look at this reaction here.
All right. Let's see if the Packers can find a way to get the ball back.
That's
All right, so it's third down, and it's the 2-minute warning.
First down. No, it ain't.
Yes, third down.
Third down.
So if the Packers stop them, they're going to milk the clock all the way to whatever they can. They'll kick the field goal, so it'll be a 23 to 16, and then the Packers will probably get the ball maybe with about a minute left. And let's see if Aaron Rodgers still has his magic, but
hey, he's done Hail Marys to this team before, so.
Okay.
Don't count out Rodgers and Hail Marys, so yeah.
Where did the 49ers play before moving to Candlestick Park?
Wow.
1971. I know this is going to be easy for John Jay.
It's so easy.
A, Kezar Stadium. B, Morabito Stadium or something. I can't pronounce the name. San Francisco Coliseum or Memorial Field.
San Francisco Coliseum. That's funny.
Easy and A, Kezar.
Kezar. I worked at Kezar. I've been there.
That's why I knew it was going to be easy.
Kezar. Kezar used to be like a round, like a round thing, and I don't know what year they tore down the walls, but it's basically the field, a track, and some bleachers. It's not the old thing. And right next to Kezar is where the Warriors used to play at Kezar Basketball Stadium, which is still there. And every June, some of the Warriors, mostly their practice squad players, Cal Berkeley, Stanford, and the best basketball street ballers of the city, they do their summer league. And it's so cool. One person who's not allowed to be there no more is Matt Barnes, who played for the Warriors. He would always get into fights because he's from LA. And, people from LA, they think they're better than Northern California people. And I was there one time, and, he got fouled. He said, oh, in LA, this is how we do. He said, dude, this is the Bay Area. We don't play this shit up here. So Matt Barnes got kicked out because he always would go there and get fights. So I'm glad that the Warriors let him go. The dude was a toxic dude, always getting into fights. And then the one of my friends who's a famous former N1 street ball player who played for N1, his name is Baller Holic, and he was a coworker of mine. He's a good dude. He was a great basketball player. And one thing he regrets was the Knicks offered him a free agency undrafted contract for $50,000 in 2005. He turned it down to pursue N1. So,
okay. This must be a Green Bay fan stopping by to say hello. The Packers FK sucks.
Wait a second. Hold on. Is that Gina? I saw her on CG's show one time.
No, she's a 49 fan.
Yeah, she's a 49er fan. That's Gina.
That's Gina. I couldn't read
Nice.
Her. Gina repping the Bay production. Yeah, I subscribed to her channel.
Yeah. If she has an Instagram, I'll probably reach out to her, and maybe I'll have her on my show if she's interested. Because, I have an Instagram, so if she has one, I'll probably reach out to her. That'll be probably a good show. Maybe
I would say Anglesey A.
I've seen her.
said,
I think I've seen her on Instagram in my suggestions, but I don't know. And Instagram's a big old mess.
and she said, I used to live 1 mile away from Kezar for 9 years. Crazy Juice, you that very easy question. And Gina says, "Babe, shit, baby."
Damn.
Hi, Gina.
Okay. Oh, the Lions are going to go for it. They're going to ice the game.
Well, where are they at right now?
They're in field goal range.
They're in field goal range. They're
All
inside
they
the
gotta do is
15.
field goal and force
4 from
them to
1.
score a touchdown.
If they get this first down,
They
it's
iced the
over. They're
game.
going to need it.
Where are they at right now?
Seattle's coming to Levi's on Saturday. Or so.
Yeah, this is for the game here. Well, if I lose this, I'll go 10-6.
Game
over.
Officially are playing the Seattle Seahawks.
That's the game.
And
they just.
And also,
I know
Don
Michael is
Burr,
celebrating right now.
Don Burr is the GOAT.
Oh man!
And they flipped the
Don
Packers
Burr
too.
say Detroit versus everyone.
Hey, we have
And
to,
guess what?
we have to apologize to Don Burr. You know, we were giving him a hard time in the offseason.
Yeah, and they swept Detroit, something the Bears couldn't do. No, something the Bears couldn't do with the Packers. That's the funny thing about this whole situation.
Okay, 2 more questions and then I'll finish.
All right, 2 more questions. This is fun.
All right.
When did Morabito family sell the 49ers to the DeBardo family? A, 1958, B, 1964, C, 1972, or D, 1977?
1977.
D, 1977.
77.
Mm-hmm.
And oh man, what's this in front of my? I can't see it.
That DeBarlo owned the team from
Cowboy Angel
1977.
says 1977. Hi, Cowboy. And Crazy Juice said 1977.
Well, it's official. I guess that was Rodgers' final game in Lambeau.
I know, yeah. He said
you guys
this
are right.
Last
1977
game in Lambeau Field. So it looks like an end of an era for the Packers fans, and we'll see their future. Their future is Jordan Love, and he has big shoes to fill.
So what? Aaron Rodgers said he's retiring, or
hang on, the Packers lost. You know what that means? Oh, so I know what that means. The Packers lost, right? We play them next year. Oh, say less. I'm gonna run my friend's pockets in that fucking game.
First of
we
all,
play them next year at MetLife.
First of all, the only reason why you're excited because you're a Packers fan. Second of all, Rodgers is not going to be there. Oh, that's so great. I've been hanging out with you guys so much. I know all of your stuff now.
Oh man, we playing Seattle. Darn it, I want to play Packers now. Even though I did say on.
No, because we play the same placeholder as Detroit versus we would have either played Detroit or
look,
the loser of this matchup.
I got one thing to say about Seattle: Geno Smith.
Dude, just imagine if the Lions would have beaten Seattle, they would have been.
Yeah, tiebreakers are a thing. Tiebreakers matter.
Yeah, those tiebreakers are very important.
Mm-hmm. This could have been their playoff spot. We would have saw Don Burr after all.
Don Burr. I know Bears fans are going to hate me for saying this, but Don Burr is the GOAT, and you need to bow
down.
Don
Burr was right the entire time. I'll give him that.
Dude, hey, he was talking smack about our team. You know, I get it. Because
he earned it because his team definitely will.
Also, the Lions.
I can't talk.
The Lions own the semi-New York team, so that's always a plus.
Oh my god!
Don Burr beat the Giants, and then they beat the Jets. So
there's Rodgers walking off the field right now. Look at his head. His head is all the way down. Look at Rodgers walking off the field.
It was reported that Rodgers says that this is his final game at Lambeau. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know if he's retiring, but he says he's not playing a game in Lambeau.
Oh,
I don't think I think he's
walking
retiring
off the
completely.
field with his arm around Cobb.
Yeah, because they've both been through a lot. Cobb and him, because they have a Super Bowl together. So
Too bad.
They've been through a lot.
Too bad Drake Jackson is better than Aiden Hutchinson.
Damn.
We can all agree with that. Drake Jackson. If he would have played every snap, he would have been better than Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay. Here's the last question.
Lambeau litter box. Okay.
Where were the DeBartles based when they bought the team, turning this blue-collar Rust Belt city into a 49ers town?
Ooh, I know.
According to one of the
I
columnists.
know.
A. Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Nope.
B. Youngstown, Ohio. C. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Or D. Gary, Indiana.
Ohio.
Youngstown.
Ohio,
Youngstown, Ohio.
I've never been to Youngstown, Ohio, but I hear it's like a blue collar, like super old school. Nobody there is like.
Is it anywhere near Cincinnati? I'm assuming.
Hey, Crazy Juice is in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Yep. Plus, also the
blue
Carlos
collar,
are
so
from
yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he's retiring because if you're saying
I've
you're
been
not
to
playing
Cincinnati. I've been to Daytona and Cincinnati before on a road trip one time. That's the closest I've been to Ohio.
If I can say this,
Cincinnati.
Yeah, you're right.
if Aaron Rodgers says he's not playing any games in Lambeau, I know he's not going to play next season only on the road games. So that's an indication that this was going to probably be his final home game. Win or
Yeah, and he's
lose.
retiring.
So, and again, I did not believe that he wanted to return to Green Bay. I did feel that he wanted to play in Denver. That's why Nathaniel Hackett went over there. So that's just the true reality.
So Gina put her link to her channel in the chat. So if you want to subscribe, if anybody haven't subscribed to her, go right ahead. If anybody else want to come on it, I could take 2 more people.
All right. Can you hear me? Because I just switched my earbuds for everything.
Mm-hmm. We hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, good.
If you want to come in, you can. Gina, the link is in the chat. If you'd like to come on. Cowboy Angel in 30 minutes away from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Let's talk Niners only time. Good stopping by Corey and fellas. I'm hitting that good show.
But yeah, people are saying the Raiders that Rodgers will go to. He's not going to the Raiders. Michael told me right now. No, he ain't going to no Raiders. He's retiring.
Who wants to go play for the Raiders?
With Josh McDaniels, their head coach. Hell no.
Youngstown close to Arkansas.
They're stuck with him too. They can't even afford to fire him.
It's also close to Pittsburgh. Okay.
Look at all that cheese they're showing in Green Bay right now. All that cheese.
I lost here.
On the table.
Right now, I'm 11-5. So I'm going 11-5. And that makes me.
I have 10-6 here. I finished the record of 104. Yeah, 104 losses to 166 wins. I finished.
So I'm 2.
No, it's the regular season. And I'm at 954 wins. Next season, I'll have 46 more wins to get my win number 1,000 for my 6 years on YouTube. I've been on YouTube 6,000 wins that I've been calculating and keeping track of for the last 6 years. Been keeping track since I was in high school, so yeah, that's how long I've been on YouTube.
So right now,
In my junior year.
170, 104, and 2 ties. Yeah. Even though mine's not gonna count, even if I do beat y'all, mine's not gonna count. It's gonna be out.
Oh, look what the line said. Stop playing with us. Stop playing this. I know everybody picked the Packers over this. Stop playing with this. Detroit versus everybody. Jamal Williams.
I had my sound, so I can't hear what he's saying.
No, that's hilarious what he said in the interview.
Hey, if you really think about it, this was a playoff game for the Packers. The Lions had nothing to play for, just to get a winning record.
No, this was the Lions Super Bowl. This was their Super Bowl this year. The Lions knocking out the Packers out of the playoffs and sweeping them. That was their playoffs.
So
made fun.
Yeah.
And finishing 9-8 above 500, a winning record for Detroit. So yeah.
All right, hold on. Steve Kine is not coming back. The AZ Sports fan. So it looks like they're firing their coach. I mean, not their coach, their general manager.
Adrian Wilson's taking over, according to TRL. So yeah, their safety, who's turned to a GM now. Yeah, who played for the Cardinals.
He ready to retire.
Now they got
we're playing on 4 p.m. Oh, we're not playing 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. Let's go. We're not playing Kirk Cousins on 1 p.m. We're playing him on primetime. Primetime Kirk Cousins. We're going to see the other side. They already announced the matchups. Seattle versus San Francisco.
Yeah.
The Jaguars versus the Chargers. And then on Sunday, the Dolphins and Buffalo, Giants and Vikings, and then Ravens and Bengals. And then Monday night, Cowboys and Buccaneers. They announced the matchups already.
They didn't make it because Seattle won. So we played Seattle.
Oh, you guys play early. Yes, they gave Seattle the early game in Saturday. We play Sunday at 4 at the same time as you guys, 4 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday.
Detroit versus everybody.
All right, say less. I'll be able to do the 8 p.m. matchup later tonight.
Wait, hold on.
TRL's likely going to do the Saturday matchup.
Hold on. If, like hypothetically, the Lions were being cheered on by the Seahawks, technically the Seahawks fans have become Lions fans, so this is a de facto Lions Seahawks 40. So it's the best of both worlds. Oh man, that means I got to get Steezy on my show this week. Oh man.
Oh man. I think you'd rather have Noah. He's more like the comic relief, you know.
Yeah, but every time I reach out to him, he said, "Oh, I'm working," because he actually works as a television reporter in the Spokane. So.
But yeah, we don't get to play 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. I'm looking at no more 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins. We play him 4:30 Kirk Cousins, or
4:30
Eastern time. No, because there's this meme that Kirk Cousins plays well, 10 o'clock your time, 1 o'clock my time. He plays it in the early slot better than what he does on prime time.
I don't believe that garbage. I don't believe that garbage. Like it's like I like Brian. He's a good dude. Jersey has nothing to do because if a team knew that they would lose, they would never wear those jerseys again. So that's why I don't believe in that dumb superstition.
So we play Saturday.
Why?
Yeah.
Why Saturday?
4 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday? 1 p.m. your time.
Jeez, the NFL really hates us.
We got a Sunday, so yeah, we're playing Sunday.
Jeez.
Same time as you
Well,
guys.
we're playing Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, early. You got the opening matchup.
Dude,
So
like,
we get to see Tyrell
if you really
first.
think about this, we should be like on a Sunday night because this is the Niners, 13-4. We won the division against the Seahawks, a really good rivalry. So basically, they're saying that our game is not considered a top priority, and that's the thing that what I hate about the NFL.
Yeah, why did they? My question is, why didn't put the Niners game? Why did they put the Jaguars and Dolphins on prime time? That's my question on that Saturday slot.
Yeah, they really hate us.
They should have put that Niners game on that Saturday
and look,
night
the
game.
Dallas Cowboys, the standalone game on Monday night. The standalone Dallas
that's
Cowboys.
the NFL for you. They like to serve the Cowboys. That's self-explanatory.
Yep.
But they'll put the Jaguars and Herbert on prime time instead of the Niners. Yeah.
All right.
So I need to get Brian.
I thought that would have been an afternoon matchup against the Jaguars. I figured that would have been an afternoon matchup. Same with the Bengals game too. All right, the Bengals is the Sunday night game after our game with the Giants. They're playing Sunday night. The Ravens and Bengals. Yeah. This time with Lamar back, but yeah.
YTC.
Mm-hmm.
What's your total?
Wins?
What,
166.
166. And losses?
I probably didn't win. But yeah.
Boo.
How many did you lose?
Me? 10. I think 10.
104.
4.
And 2 ties.
Yeah.
Okay. David.
Oh yeah, I was gonna add up my season, wasn't I? So
I probably lost.
I should be. Let's see. I lost
I didn't
4
crack
today.
I didn't crack 170 this year, so
Lost
unfortunately.
4, 1. Actually, lost 5 because I picked the Packers.
Yeah, I picked the Packers. I went 10-6 this week to wrap up the year.
I'm 11-5 this week. So I am 172, 96, and 2 on the season.
Yep.
92. David.
Let's see. I'm 172, 96, and 2 on the season.
And 2. Okay. And John J. John J left. John J. You left. Yeah, I got
5 points. You had half as many points in 2 matchups against this team as we had in 1. And for Green Bay Packers fans to laugh at us for stuff like this. I'm talking to you. And now 49ers Ultimate Report talking about 49ers versus Seahawks. Give me round 3. Give me round 3. Because in both of the matchups, we've had so many opportunities that we missed that could have got the best position for Seattle to be in every single year is when we're counted out. They're going to look at this team and they're going to be like, yeah, we beat them twice comfortably. Come beat us a 3rd time. Do it. Enjoy it. If you can, good luck. Because right now, Seattle has an answer. We found ourselves one more time towards the end of the season. That game against the Jets was as clean a football game as we've played all year long.
No, you played sloppy in that game, actually.
Yes, we struggled.
You gave the Jets too many opportunities.
That was embarrassing. We lost to every team in the NFC South. But we found our swag again. Our rush defense is good again. I'm gonna pull up the stat.
All right. They're talking shit already.
Yeah, they're celebrating.
You're kidding.
First of all, your team wouldn't be in if Don Burr didn't sympathize with your team.
Oh man.
At least they didn't sit out their starters.
He's
compared
like,
to
we're
what
gonna
they did.
lose. He said, "Come beat us. You guys sucked." He's like, "What?"
Hold on. Come beat who? He's got to come to San Francisco.
Yeah, they gotta go beat San
This
Francisco. They gotta
game is
head
not
down
in
south.
Seattle.
Dude, that's the reason why.
So
That's the reason why I like Noah and Steezy. They are overhyped Seahawks fans.
Hey, that's
Oh,
what I have to hear with Eagle fans. Like, you guys are hearing overhyped Seahawks fans. That's what I hear
Jeez.
on a regular basis.
I'm watching the NFC West Roundtable on Tuesday, and I'm gonna be trolling this idiot. Dude, you really think you're gonna kick our butts because we didn't play good in the 2 games?
But see, now he's flip flopping. He's
Yeah.
flip flopping because he said that the 49ers are going all the way to the Super Bowl. He said that. So,
But look how the narrative changes as soon as the team gets in the playoffs.
Oh man, that was funny.
he's probably just excited from getting the win and actually getting in.
He's like 49ers ultimate report. Let me tell you something.
That was hilarious.
so you type something in this thing. You
Dude,
You got him in his feelings.
all I said was, "Hey, good luck. Whatever happens," he said, "49ers ultimate report. Come beat us."
He's talking all that trash.
You know what? You know what? Just for that, now I want to play Seattle. Just for that.
Yeah, because he's talking shit already.
Oh,
Hey man, Seattle plays their best football in Seattle. So
And it's not in Seattle, though. It's in San Francisco.
exactly. We're actually playing really good at Santa Clara this season.
See, yeah. What was our record in Santa Clara? I know we lost to the Chiefs.
That was the only loss.
Yeah, but the
So
Chiefs,
you have a winning home record.
the Chiefs are a good team. Like, let's give the Chiefs credit.
Mm-hmm.
And we were missing like Eric Armstead and Bosa, and I mean it's Javarius Ward was hurt. I mean it was just a bad time to actually play football.
Oh man, that must be how Eagle fans sound like.
Yeah, that's what I have to hear twice a year like that. Come
Let me
see
tell
us.
you something. You guys, you lost. The Giants lost. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they lost to they had a struggle against our backups today.
Oh man.
okay, John Jay? I know you already said I'm lost, but that's okay. What was yours again?
Hold on. Let me get the. Okay, so so I finished overall with 119 wins. I had 56 losses with a winning percentage of 68%. So technically, I did really, really, really well. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks where I had 11 or more wins. So.
They're uploading my wildcard video now already. So there's that. So TRL's likely going to do that. TRL's doing that. I know the TRL's going to be doing that San Francisco game, so I'll head over there for that Saturday. Everything else I'll be doing on my channel. So then after.
I got to get Bryant and Dinas. See what they did.
So TRL has not uploaded no video yet.
Yeah.
He might do it tomorrow.
Yeah, because he just got back from a Suns game. That's why.
Yeah,
he went to a Sun game.
Warriors all day.
Man, you know what I want to do today? Happen, but I'm glad that he wasn't playing in the second half to do it. Brian, Nick Bosa, I wanted him to get his.
Oh yeah, he finished with 18 and a half sacks. So basically,
so you have 4 shy.
So I don't know if he's gonna come close to that, but if he can stay healthy, and if we can make sure we have a healthy where Eric Armstead and Kinlaw or whoever are not out in the defensive tackle, and we can figure out because Charles Samson Ebukam, he's gone. He basically had 5.5 sacks just like he did last year in 17 games. We paid this guy $16 million, fully guaranteed, and he was a bust. So he can go back. He can go back to Rudy's team.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm watching YTC's picks. As the Cowboys losing to the Bucs.
Yeah, in a low-scoring game, 19-17.
I cannot believe I'm going to say this because I kind of disagree with CEO, but maybe CEO is right. Maybe the Bucs will beat the Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys look fraudulent. Look how Dak's playing. Look at how he's turning the ball over. He's been playing very mistake football. It's Dak overall. Look, he's been playing really bad. He overthrows a lot of easy passes, and he's throwing a lot of picks, Dak. He's not the same Dak as he used to be. I guess teams caught up to him.
So
Dak's been really struggling.
Game 130, something like 135 game.
Your time and 4:30 my time. So yeah, that was the reference earlier.
Yeah. So basically, I had 1,000 people watching my stream, and that's with Shifty, Rumbo. So I'm gonna do it again. So hopefully, I do a better job. So
I barely have people online, but yeah.
And I'm gonna tell Shifty to do that Shifty raid, so that was fun.
Hey, didn't the Bengals and Ravens just play like this week?
Yeah, and they're playing again this week, but they didn't have Lamar playing. This time it's going to be with Lamar. The only difference is the quarterback.
I don't think Joe Burrow is going to lose to that team, dude. I mean, you got the Bengals winning, and that's proper.
Hey, I want to see Daniel Jones win, so Giants fans can make fun of CEO's quarterback that their quarterback in New York won their first playoff game.
No, Lamar has a playoff game. It's just he doesn't want to.
Well, like Lamar's record in the playoffs, he's 1-3. If your quarterback wins, he's 1-0.
Yeah, that's a funny thing.
Logic. So you control this goofball for saying that your quarterback is R or whatever he says.
No, he says average. That's what it is. Yeah.
Wednesday, and I forgot to put it on mine, so I never got the points on there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to type in. I'm typing in the tags right now. If you're hearing, so yeah. I'm getting the tags typed in for the pick'ems. I gotta make sure they're typed in.
Boy, I really. We're gonna be facing Seattle. I hate that Seattle made it into playoffs.
No, it is what it is.
But
I hope Noah's wrong because he was talking all that smack. 49ers Ultimate Report. Come beat us because you guys won't.
Hey, he's still got to take his pie to the face. When is this going to happen?
Still hasn't happened.
It still hasn't happened. He always make an excuse that almost at work.
I told you, I have to go to work.
I'm moving. What moving got to do with you got putting your pie in the face? I can move and still put pie in my face.
It's just one simple video you can record.
I understand you going to work, you can't do it, but
oh man, that's so funny.
Moving, you can still put pie in your face.
There you go. Wild card predictions uploaded and the tags. I got everything ready now.
I'm gonna call on Rumble tomorrow. Talk a little bit of 49ers, and then I'm gonna
my picks already.
And then I'm gonna roast Michael a little bit. Hey, Rumble, do you remember Chicago Sports Michael? Remember he and Don Burr were arguing? The Lions won 9 games. Oh, that's right, John. Michael, where are you? Oh man. Michael puts a bad name to Bears fans.
Chargers and Jaguars should be interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah, especially since
the Chargers lost to the Broncos, and now they're playing a hot
Jaguars team in Jacksonville. Yeah, in Jacksonville too, in their stadium. They have to travel all the way down to Jacksonville in Florida to get the red hot right now in their stadium. Best believe that Jaguar stadium is going to be sold out. Definitely, the Jaguar fans are going to save. They're going to pay their life savings just to go to that one game, just to go to one playoff game. So yeah, these Jaguar fans.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence went to the worst team last year. Last year, he went 3-14, I think, and now they're in the playoffs. That shows you
Coaching matters.
Yeah.
Coaching matters, and also he has weapons.
It also shows you that Trevor Lawrence was the number one pick. He's a once-in-a-generation talent.
Yeah, it's just Urban Meyer didn't know how to use him, obviously, so yeah.
Well, Urban Meyer was busy getting lap dances from college girls and
And I was going to say, y'all lose to the Seahawks. Y'all never hear the end of it. Yep.
Yeah, Awesome Kid's going to troll us. So get ready, all 49er fans. Awesome Kid is going to...
All Seattle fans. Noah's going to have... He would have a ball.
You know what? I'm actually going to... I don't know.
No, you know why? It would be bad for Seattle if they win. Guess the team they have to run into next. At the 7th seed. If they win, they're gonna. Yeah, they got to run into that team. And then if hypothetically my Giants win, since we're a seed ahead of them, we'd only have to play the winner between the Bucks and Cowboys.
They're showing right now on the TV the two games.
And if the Bucks win, I definitely want to play the
Seattle.
Bucks. I definitely would love to play the Bucks just so they can retire pretty.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if he's still in the chat. How would you feel?
Oh man.
If somehow the Niners win the Super
Bowl. He would go into hiding. Or like where you're hiding after the NFC Championship game.
Where you hiding still talking shit.
Oh, he's gonna go into hiding soon after January. And then I'll say where you're hiding.
Dude, just be grateful. You got the number one seed. Stop saying that you guys are gonna run every NFC team and you're gonna run whoever the AFC.
That's Eagle fans for you.
And also, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to do the sewer joke again.
Yeah, he's over here talking so much shit. Yeah.
Hey, look, a sewer drain. Where are you at, Giants fans? Get out of the sewer drain.
That's right. Yeah. He was talking so much shit. Yeah, that's why. That's why I was hoping we would have started Tyrod Taylor. They would have lost to Tyrod Taylor. It would have been hilarious.
Oh,
CYTC.
Yeah.
That 49er fan that was in the car with my Uber driver. He was right. The Giants are sitting all their players. Starters.
I wish we would have started our players, but it is what it is. I didn't think we were going to start Davis Webb, though. I thought we were going to start Tyrod Taylor.
Like Davis.
I didn't know about the quarterback, though.
Why was he starting?
If Tyrod Taylor was starting, we would have beat that team because we held the Eagles for the majority of the game to like field goals and only one touchdown. The majority of the game was them scoring field goals. I think for 15 points that they scored were on field goals. They only scored one touchdown, which was rushing. And Hurts threw a pick in the end zone too. So in that game,
who was that Washington playing against? And they took out and like they could have won the game, but they took out their starters, and everybody was like, "What? Wait a minute, what are they doing?" The Washington Commanders, who they were playing? I can't remember last year.
Oh, don't remind me. The tank job.
Yeah.
Doug, the reason I still don't like Doug Peterson, but yeah, it is what it is.
Hey, Doug Peterson.
They tanked that one game.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson, just think about this, everybody. Doug Peterson took a team in his first season to the playoffs. And if you think about it,
he got
they're
them their
still
Super Bowl.
the owners of the Giants. Love that.
And that's what happens to Philly. They discarded them like trash. He got them their one ring and they discarded him.
DST.
That goes for Philly. That's Philly for you. And guess what? With that same coach, they fired him within 4 years after he got them their only championship.
Coming in.
Their one ring.
Who's coming in?
DST.
It's me. It's me. It's DST.
What's up,
Not
What's up?
ETS. I will sue. I will sue.
He said I will sue.
Hey, Corey Davis, I'd like you to meet a good
But
friend
you'll get
of mine.
tested if it's
He's a
STD.
49er fan, just like us.
No, stop.
Yeah, I remember I was.
Yeah, he came over to the live chat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was in his live today, this morning.
Yeah. During the Sunday stream, earlier today.
Oof.
But yeah, Eagles are frauds. DST was right on that video. We already knew.
Because out of most of the regular season teams I see, they come over above 500 and they're picking up over streaks about subpar, lower ranked teams that are good defensively.
And guess what? You know how fraudulent they were? They let Kenny Galladay score a touchdown.
Ew.
That should let you know how fraudulent.
Yo,
And he didn't score a single touchdown beforehand once in his 2-year career.
Yeah, and the commentary was like Kenny Galladay was very disappointing this season, but he's having a show out against.
He's been disappointed since the moment we paid this dude. He's been disappointed.
Oh, by the way, big ups to Detroit.
Yeah, the Packers. Rodgers retired. You're washed. Retired. You lost to
TJ
Detroit at
Hawkins.
home too.
No, not Hawkins.
You're washed.
It's Aiden
He threw a
Hutchinson.
pick when you counted the most, and he's washed.
Man.
So DST.
He choked.
Yeah, what's up?
So was hard to ask you.
Oh, my phone fell.
Did
Hang
you
on.
wanted to face in the playoffs? Did you want Seattle? Or did you want Green Bay?
Honestly, I would have went the momentum route. Thanks, we already have. Even though it would have been nice to get some playoff revenge around the Seahawks, I wanted to face Green Bay first because that's the most chip off our shoulder game that we could have in the early round of the playoffs. Thanks, we beat them before back in the didn't we beat them in the NFC champion? No, we beat them in the divisional round.
That's right.
Last year, we lost to the Rams in the NFC Championship game. So that's the most chip out of our shoulder out of the Packers' playoff history. Then play the Seahawks. Even though the Seahawks, we are undefeated over them this season. But besides the point, I would just go against the team would be a bigger name to face. If it was Wilson still starting, Seahawks first.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Plus, we kind of know their scheme and we can blitz them.
Yeah.
Even though the offensive line for the Seahawks is still terrible.
So, because all the playoff games are going to be on, broadcast television, Ori and David, if you guys want to be my co-host on Saturday, let me know. Send me a message, and then I'll drop the link, and we can watch the game together on my channel.
That would actually be pretty fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be.
Yeah, because then we can all react and watch the game at the same time.
Yep.
I honestly hope that we beat the living tar out of those guys. I mean, I hope we slap the feathers off those sea chickens.
Yep.
Yo, that's foul.
Well, in the 49ers, podcast community, we have nicknames for our division. The Seahawks are the Sea Chickens. The Red Chickens are the Cardinals, and then the Rams are the Lambs.
That's right.
I mean, who you have in general, like bias aside, who you guys have possibly winning the NFC over this entire playoffs because everything is set now.
Well, most of the other teams are a mess.
Yeah, they're really indecisive in the NFC. But who do you think is like the solid team to play against?
I think it's going to come down to coaching in the NFC. I think whoever coaches, because again, like the Niners have a lot of good players. It's just our quarterback is very unproven. The Eagles,
they gave up a 40 burger to the Cowboys at what was that at Jerry's World or was that at Philadelphia?
I think
that
it
was at Philadelphia.
That was at Philadelphia, that game, yeah.
Yeah, they gave up a 40 burger to the Cowboys at their house, and the commies held the Cowboys to 6 points today.
Yikes.
So so if that don't say a lot about what's going on in Philadelphia. The Cowboys, I just talked about them. The who knows what they're going to do. They're multiple personality team. The Buccaneers haven't been good all season, but they could stand up and punch someone in the face. Honestly, I'm looking at it like, the Vikings.
I wish I can. Yeah.
They got the Giants coming to their house to get revenge over the win that the Vikings got. It was like 27-24, right, YTC? All right, he might have stepped away. But I think the score of that game was 27-24. So, that's a very winnable matchup for the Giants. And, the Cowboys-Buccaneers game, either team could win that one. And then you got the Seahawks coming to, San Francisco. The Seahawks are always pesky. But I'm hoping we blow the doors off them and, show them who the daddy of the NFC West is.
Mm-hmm. And awesome kid. Sherman is not on the team no more. And Crabtree is not with the 49ers no more.
Oh, yeah, like he
Colin Kaepernick.
No, he's trolling me because he wants me to be reminded that when we played the Seahawks the last time in the playoff game, Richard Sherman batted the ball, and then they won the game.
But we won the game too one time, and was it in playoff that we stopped them short?
That was the last game. Yeah, it was the last regular season game of 2019. And we had to win that game to get the 1 seed.
Okay. That's what it was.
So, also, because we knocked them out, they were forced to play a inexperienced Eagles team. Well, not an inexperienced, but like an overrated Eagles team in the first round. And then they were forced to go to play in Lambeau. And that's why it was the Packers and the Niners in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Out of topic a tiny bit, let's just acknowledge how steamrolled the AFC is going to possibly be, especially for the Dolphins and Bills game. Because this is their third series. This is their third matchup together. And they have the series split in the division, the Dolphins and Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how unhealthy they are because I was live watching the Bills there was the Dolphins versus the Jets. Tyreek Hill was already wobbled. I felt like he was faking his injury, by the way, over his ankle because the way Sauce Gardner was locking him up before he went down. And Jalen Waddle was already wobbling over the sideline. Their rushing offense can be hit or miss. And let's just say Skylar Thompson is not really the best option. He only had one pass over 35 yards in that game against the Jets. Don't get me wrong, they're a good defense, but he had 3 great skill players to go by and in-depth running team.
Mm.
Well, on top of that, is Tagovailoa or turn the ball over? Is he coming back?
I'd rather he doesn't. I'd rather he don't. Man, I don't want him to risk injury again.
When it comes down to it, the Bills, I honestly think the Bills are going to steamroll the Dolphins.
Especially over their blitzing defense and the way their defense works, they can just smack him in the mouth with their corners. Tua won't walk. He won't walk. I swear he won't if he plays.
Well, when it comes to the playoffs, it's a completely different, season. Whatever you did in the regular season, that's out the door. Now, that Dolphins and Jets game, or was it Dolphins and Jets?
Yeah, it was Dolphins and Jets. They clinched the 7th seed.
The Dolphins, with 12 seconds left, knocked in the game-winning field goal, and the Jets, the Jets need a quarterback. Like Robert Saleh has really built a good team, but Zach Wilson in his 2 seasons is showing why he was an overhyped quarterback. He's a bust. I called it. He also went to the Jets, a rebuilding franchise. So, he wasn't really going to do anything. So when you play this awful, and Joe Flacco is 39, he's not a good quarterback anymore. And it's sad that, Miami had to make it in the playoffs the way they did, which is, a travesty.
Sad.
And when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, like the Bills, they are still angry. What happened last year? There was 39 seconds. All they needed to do was make sure they did not allow big plays, and they allowed 2 big plays, and then the Chiefs won, and that's what happened. So the Bills have a lot to prove, and so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, this is a redemption over their stacked off. I think this is possibly the best Bills offense and the best Bills team I've seen in recent memory. They have the best. Devin Singletary is having a breakout year. They have good rushing depth. Gabriel Davis has really showed up for their team. Even though Jordan Poyer still gets mossed in certain routes, whenever the pressure comes over the Bills, their secondary.
Also, you got to look at don't forget the run game. It's really underrated. Josh Allen is a mobile quarterback. Singletary rotating with James Cook. James Cook's really been panning out for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So don't forget that as well. And when you're able to run the ball, you set up easy passes for your quarterback. That's how you're supposed to do it. So, yeah, a good run team.
I mean, if it's not going to be a 3-score or 4-score deficit, the Bills just steam run.
No, that's just a mentality. You run the ball just to establish the rhythm and also to make the next down much easier. That's just how it is.
Yeah, in my opinion, I feel like if you don't have a competent rushing offense, you're gonna have a short shelf life in the post.
Yeah, your quarterback's going to be under pressure because you're not going to wear out a pass rush consistently on a regular basis.
Ticket prices for Santa Clara. I am looking at the ticket prices.
Oh boy!
So let's look at the cheapest seats first, and then we'll go up to the most.
Let me check the Giants one right now.
I bet it's like $60 for nosebleeds.
So.
For Minnesota and New York, I'm going to check as well.
Let's go to this section. All right, so this is
since it's in Minnesota.
This is what I don't know, the nosebleed, basically all the way up here.
Yeah, the high balcony. Yeah, those
all right,
nosebleed
so basically,
seats.
All right, so I did not know this because remember I've not been to Levi's yet. Section 400 is the nosebleeds.
Mm-hmm.
So the cheapest seats in the nosebleeds is $189.
Damn.
189.
Damn.
Now we're gonna go to the section 300, which is the top tier. 300. Hold on. Let's find the cheapest one. All right.
$500
for nosebleed. YTC. What seat? What seat?
No, that's the first opening. I'm looking at the. It's not available yet.
All right, so $250 is the top tier section. Now let's move to, the middle section. So in the middle, let me find the cheapest one.
Hang on, wrong seat. Let me look at the Vikings because the game's in Minnesota. I gotta check the Vikings ticket thing. All right, so the cheapest for a Vikings ticket over there, since the game's in Minnesota over here. Let me check. Over in US Bank Stadium.
So it's actually cheaper if you're at the middle section.
$152, not bad.
$220, and that's the middle. So that's the cheapest one. Now we go down on the field. All right. Okay, so there's one section which is $1,200.
I wouldn't mind going to a wild card round because $152 in Minnesota, the cheapest for the nosebleeds over there for a Giants and Vikings.
Imagine Minnesota.
The cheapest ticket in the low section, the lowest section, is $372.
Damn.
So, okay. So if you want to go to a 49ers game, you better shell out the money. Now,
save up that money.
Now, if we win, that's the final. The next game is the final game at Levi's because if we somehow make it to the conference champ. We're going on the road unless the Eagles lose. Now, the only way the Niners will play a conference if the Eagles lose.
The game would be in Lincoln Financial, yeah.
So
Lincoln Financial looks musty. I'm not gonna lie.
he said musty.
You just noticed. You can smell from any video from Lincoln Financial. It smells like hot dog, water, urine, and piss over there.
I have a great story to piggyback on what DST said. So because I grew up in the neighborhood where it was like 90% black, neighborhood. You had some whites, you had some Asians, you had some Latino people, but the majority was black. And so there was this kid who people would always call him, "Hey yo, dude, why you so musty? Why you so musty?" So I'm walking, and a girl who knows him came up to me and said, "This guy doesn't take a shower. He's so musty." So I was like, "God damn!" So because I am who I was, I go up to this dude. I say, "Dude, everyone says you're musty because you don't take a shower," and he tried to beat my ass up.
What, he got defensive?
He's like, "How dare you!" He shoved me to a car, and he was about to kick my butt. And he's like, "You're lucky my mom's watching, because then if I punch you, she's gonna discipline me." And I'm like, "Dude, you're a grown ass man. You're almost 18." And then he's like, "Fuck."
Almost 18 is crazy.
Like,
I mean, if he was working hard and smelled bad, I would understand. But
oh man,
was he overweight or something?
He wasn't overweight. It's just that I don't know. Again, like I don't know why, but at the end of the day, I always tell people when they get so defensive, I'm like, "Dude, aren't you a grown ass man? Why are you like, oh man, my parents, dude." Once you turn a certain age, and you have to rely on your parents for certain things, I'm like, eventually you have to do things on your own because you're never gonna have your parents forever. So, I was 14 years old when I went grocery shopping. I was 6 years old when I took the bus by myself. There are different times in my life where I did things before I was 18 because that's how it was, how I grew up.
Do you know if
I was 15 when I did go shopping. When I stood home alone, I was 8.
John Jay, do you know if this guy? Do you know if his family or his guy from Nigeria?
Nigeria.
What about it?
Africa, Nigeria. Because there's a lot of like I had this principal when I was in when I worked at Bayview. They don't believe in putting on deodorant.
That's crazy.
They don't put it on cologne or deodorant. Ooh, I used to hate to come through that office. You just come through the office like this. You hold your breath because you can smell her. Because her religious belief or something about their beliefs. Most of them, they don't believe in putting on deodorant. So they don't put on no cologne, no deodorant. They believe in smelling naturally.
They use the musk of the ancestors. I mean Musk.
And so...
What, the voodoo spirits? No, stop.
Wow. Voodoo spirits.
You go right... I mean,
I don't know.
It's terrible. I had one woman like that at work that was like that. And I'm like... Ooh. But you can't say nothing because it's their religion. You can't say... "Oh, you need to go put some cologne or some deodorant on." You can't say nothing to them.
So,
like the rules.
I agree. Like there's certain beliefs that people believe, and in 2014, I worked at this school outside of the city, in central San Mateo, and there were 3 siblings, a brother and 2 sisters, and their parents were original from Jordan, the country, and they were really good people. And the oldest was the daughter. She was about to be 15, and the mom was teaching her how to cover up her hair, because once she turns 18, she has to start to wear that. So 17 and unders don't have to wear that that garment on their head. So one day she came into school, and the teacher was like, "You got to take that off." And the girl was like, "No, my mom says I have to wear this." He said, and she's like, "Well, we're at school. Your mom's not here." And so she took it off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The father, in less than 30 minutes, came to the school and started saying, in our culture, we start to teach the girls to start to wear that. You do not infringe on their personal beliefs. So, because I was one of their school rec leaders, I went over there to the father. I said, let me truly apologize. I am the child's caretaker, because that's how they talk. You got to talk in their way, in their society. How they, and you say, "Oh, okay. Who is this woman?" This is the principal of the school. She has no only education. So the father, because he's from that country, and that's what they believe, went up to me, man, we talk, and the principal's like, "I'm the principal," and basically I spoke to the father, and then I went and said, in their custom, the man makes the decision. So if you told her daughter to take that off, he's not gonna talk to you. So eventually she had to understand that cultures you don't F around with. Eventually it got up to the school board. She almost got suspended and lost her principal's license because that's sort of discrimination. So they learned a valuable lesson. Do not tell people what to wear, what they want to smell like. You just got to be polite and be respectful. That's why I tell people on my stream, you don't have to like the person, but at least show common courtesy to the person. Show some decent respect. Because how would you feel if someone attacked you on how you look, how you talk? That's kind of messed up.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's why I respect every.
Well, I remember when I was a kid, I rode a yellow bus. I know y'all gonna make fun of that, but
I think almost everybody rode that yellow bus.
Yeah, certain kids that were a couple miles off from my school, they always rode it.
Yeah,
I was walking distance.
But it was.
No, I was walking distance.
I was on a
never
yellow
got
bus
the chance.
myself. Back in elementary, I was on a yellow bus, so it's not just him.
yellow bus.
But it was this boy.
No, we call it the cheese bus, but yeah, the yellow bus.
No.
He
It was
said
this boy. He smelled like shit.
Yep.
I mean, never felt like he took a bath. Never. He'd get on the bus. We like, don't your mama smell you? But try to say, don't your mama smell you and give you a bath or something?
Oh man.
Woo. And she let him out to seat by himself because she know nobody wants to sit by him. He had his own seat by himself with the window down on cold days. Because he lift a finger up like this, you smell him. He moved fingers just like this.
Mm-hmm.
You smell him like, oh. I said, if I left home smell like that, my mama whooped the mess out of me. Put me in the bathtub herself. You nigga, get in the bathtub.
Wow. Damn.
To be honest, black households, your mom smells you like that, bro, you will not hear the end of it.
Yep. I'm not sure, but in the West Coast we have Filipino moms. Oh my gosh, they're the most sweetest, nicest ladies until you piss them off, and they will murder you. There's a comedian called Joe Coy. He's a Filipino comedian, and he was telling a joke where when his mom bought him something, because she was not a rich woman, and one time he lost his lunchbox that she was just like, oh my gosh, like mental psychology abuse. She was telling him, where is the lunchbox? And he's like, I don't know. Well, guess what? You're going to remember because you're not going to go to sleep or you're not going to go to eat. So the point is that if you were ever met a Filipino mom and you pissed them off, they will murder you mentally. And that's why if you meet Filipino people, they're the coolest, but if you piss them off, oh my gosh, that's the thing. Why, you know, living here in the Bay Area, with all these cultures out here, which is so great that you get to learn of all the people. Like, I've dated a lot of Filipino women. They will do whatever you want. Like, they will cook for you. They would, you know, do your laundry. You know, they will do that stuff. But if you piss her off, she does not say go to the living room. She basically takes your keys, gives you a jacket and your shoes, and you're walking outside for the whole night. You don't piss off a Filipino mom. Oh man.
Okay. I'm gonna have to end because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I was
already
gonna
past
leave.
my 2 hours.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
already
leaving too because
past
I have
2 hours.
But thanks for having me, Corey. I'm
All
out.
right, see you guys.
I'm gonna come on
We'll see you
Wednesday,
guys next week,
and
obviously.
we're gonna be announcing the winners and
Yeah.
of
Are you
our,
gonna go live on Wednesday for the wild card picks? I assume.
yeah. But I'm
All right.
already gonna announce for the end of the week.
Do some wild card round, yeah.
All right, Corey.
All right, I'll see you then. Take
Thanks
care,
for having me
everyone.
on, man.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. You have a great night. You too, John
You
Jay.
too.
Oh,
John
David.
took off.
See, sorry, Niners logo. I got to confuse fans. See you later.
It's David McNiner is what I go.
Oh
David
yeah,
McNiner. I changed my name.
I seen you before. All right,
All right,
thanks,
buddy.
guys. You have a great night.
Later. All right, Corey. It's always great. I will see you. Are we doing a playoff pick show Wednesday?
Yeah, we're gonna, but it's not gonna count against our record. I'm gonna announce who's the winner there, and whoever wins. Right now, you in the lead. Right now, I had to get
dang.
what's his name? Who? I had to get
Bryant and Dina.
Brian and Dina. I don't know what theirs is yet.
All right.
When I get them, then I'm gonna Wednesday announce who won, and I want you to I'm gonna give you my email address, and you send me your information, you know, your address and stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know where I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be looking through the 49ers shop thing and see what I'm gonna pick out.
All right, buddy. I'm
All
good
right.
with it. Cool. All right,
right.
Corey. See you Wednesday, buddy.
See you Wednesday. And I like to thank. I don't have time to go through all the lists. I like to thank everybody that came on, that supported me. I hope everybody hit that like button. And I hope everybody enjoy your week. And let's go 49ers and beat them Seahawks. Enjoy your day.